Hey everyone, and welcome to my channel. It's the beginning of a new week, so let's turn this chaos into calm with a Sunday reset. I'm beginning in the living room, and then I'll transition to the dining and the kitchen. I started this around noon on Sunday while my boys were awake, and you'll find that when I resume cleaning, it's actually about 4 o'clock or just before 4 o'clock, because life happens with toddlers and you have to learn to adapt to the interruptions that you get and know that you can always resume and complete your tasks later. Even though this reset took me about 3 hours, I've sped it up for your convenience. So use these 20 minutes to finally lock in on something that needs your attention. These are my favorite videos to put on when I'm stuck and need a little push to start cleaning. So I'm here to tell you to just start somewhere in your house. If you're like me and you've watched 1,000,001 videos on organizing and keeping up your home, they encourage you to make your bed every day because it gives your room an instant facelift and it can trickle down into other spaces. So I believe our couches are the bed of our living rooms. It's the low hanging fruit for me that I can easily shape up, and the momentum from that helps me get to the more cluttered areas. Right now, you guys are viewing one of my personal systems at home where I brush all the crumbs to the floor and I bring everything up top so that when I turn on my robo vacuum, it doesn't have to navigate around the kids' tables or anything. I'm just noticing my husband in the corner, and it's making me smile because he's having a productive rest. He's on the phone, but he's definitely resting from soccer in the morning and cutting our grass. When I have to tackle an area of the house, I like to focus on categories of items, and I actually wrote a list on my fridge to keep me focused. So here I'm taking all things baby, toys, and boys and taking them to where they belong. I also moved dishes close to the sink and returned things to the pantry and fridge. I just took everything to its respective home. I am unloading the dishwasher now so that I can reload it and wash the rest by hand. It is going to take me a little minute because my youngest will wake up during this time, and you'll see that a little later. When I'm trying to wash as many dishes as possible, I also try to empty as many as I can. So here I'm getting rid of this sauce and putting it into a plate. And here is your free parenting tip for nap time. Set aside food during their nap that you want your children to eat when they wake up. This way you can get ahead of their hunger cues, especially if they have the tendency to beg you for treats or something that isn't going to sustain them. This way they are more likely to eat the food you want them to eat when it's ready and right in front of them. Nap time really puts some pressure on you to prioritize what's really important. So when you're used to those expectations where your babies wake up and they are ravenous, that's the type of adaptations that I've developed where I start making plates. I have snacks ready for them because I know it's coming. I decided to put an apron on because I didn't want my dress to get wet. It just feels like wet sock, guys. We do not like it. No. Also, these days, I realize that I still wipe my hands on my clothes like a child, and wearing an apron just gives me the appropriate place to do that. My youngest was the first to wake up from napping, so I paused the dishes for a second to give him some attention and to also put him on my back so that I could finish up. Baby wearing on your back is the best way to get things done in front of you. If you don't have a wrap like this one or a towel large enough, the regular Western carriers can also be used at the back if your baby is old enough for that position. I had to slow this down for my husband's reaction because the place looked amazing and he never lets efforts like this go unnoticed. So he had run an errand for me and we were chatting a little bit. And having a partner in parenting or just in your household is amazing because there are times in motherhood where you wish you could clone yourself. I can't tell you how many times I've thought that, where I've just wanted to split myself in half to get other things done. But I'm truly blessed to have my husband to be able to tag team with. that the sink is empty, I'm going to spray it down and allow that product to sit. And while that happens, I'll be attending to all the surfaces in the kitchen, wiping down all the crumbs to the floor, because while we're out, I'll turn on my Roborock vacuum to clean the floors uninterrupted without us in the way. By the time I was finishing the sink, my oldest was awake and it was time for us to get ready to leave for church, and I was truly satisfied with everything that I was able to get done. It was definitely not 100%, but we got to a good 90 and I was happy about that. Like this video so that you can come back to it the next time you need another 20-minute power session, and send it to a friend who needs that push to start. I wish you guys an amazing and productive week, and remember to show grace to yourself. Bye.